I apologize for my voice. I'm currently using the microphone on my webcam, which is pointed away from me, so it sounds a bit off. Not much I can do with this. As you can see on the screen, I'm using my webcam to show something. So there's an age-old question when it comes to radio. Does an antenna tuner tune the antenna? Some people, including me, will say yes and point to many reasons. Why? Other people will say no and simply hides SWR, and they will insist on this, no matter what anyone says. Both sides can be rather hard-headed, and I can tell you that debate, for the purposes of this video, is completely and utterly irrelevant. Here we're interested in two questions. One, does an antenna tuner change the output signal strength of an antenna? And two, if an antenna tuner does change the output signal strength of the antenna, does it change that output signal strength for the better? So, we have several things visible on the screen. On the left side of the screen, you see my webcam video. It is showing an antenna selector switch of an MFJ 949E antenna tuner. As you can see, it's set to the bypass side of the antenna tuner, coax 1, which is where the antenna is. Essentially, we're bypassing this device. I'm going to go ahead and hit sweep. On the top, we see S11 VSWR. All that means is the SWR of the antenna that we're currently testing. Now, the antenna that we're currently testing is not a CB antenna. It is a 2 meter, 77 centimeter, dual band ham radio antenna. The bottom is S21 gain as measured in dB. All that is a second antenna is hooked up and is receiving the signal that the first antenna is transmitting. Nothing more, nothing less. As it is using the power that what is a nano VNA is putting into the first antenna, and the power from that antenna is being spread out all over the place, and there is no amplifier hooked up. This will always be a negative amount of gain. On this chart, higher is better. And of course, on the SWR chart, lower is better. As you've seen me run the sweep, this is the current settings of the SWR and the baseline measurement and gain, which is what we're interested in. I'm going to set this as a reference so I can run another scan and compare it. Next, you're going to see me adjust the antenna selector switch to coax 1 on the tuned side of the antenna tuner. And then we're going to run sweep again. This will take a few minutes. If you're wondering why it's taking it so long, it's because I have it running the scan 10 times and taking the average of it. It's how I prefer to run various scans through this device. On the top, we don't even see the reference. It's too far away. It started at above 3 and went up from there. Currently, everything within the blue field, which is, again, the CB band, is under 2 to 1 SWR. Could I have gotten it a little lower across on the lower channel side of the spectrum? Sure. But this is good enough for this test. On the bottom, we see gain as measured with this change. The antenna tuner, as you can see at the top, was already tuned for this antenna. Each box, as the numbers indicate on the left side, the height of each box on the bottom chart is 2 decibels. So we can see that at the low channel side, the left side of the CB band, there is almost 6 decibel difference from the original to the tuned antenna. Same antenna, one was untuned. The other line, the top line, is the tuned line. 6 dB is quite a bit. That's 4 times difference in output. On the right side, you see what comes into about 1 box worth of difference. It's a little more. We'll average it down to 1 box just for a purpose of ease of calculation. 1 box, as I said, is 2 dB difference. 2 dB is, if I recall properly, around 60% gain over the original. So on one side we have 400% gain, on the other side we have 60% gain, simply because we used an antenna tuner. I hope this video helps. You guys have a good day.